flashing ones are interesting. See, that one's flashing just perfect.
Yeah, yes.
See that?
Yes.
2007, I started noticing strange light anomalies in my photographs. And I didn't really think a lot about it until I got a video camera or a phone. And I started, it had a little light in it, and I started just kind of recording my son and noticing these light orbs going around my son. I went into a lot of investigation about what these things were and found a lot of paranormal links and spirits and fairies and all kinds of goodies. And I also looked up the other side, which is the orb optic illusions, how the flash catches light particles on water, dust, bugs, particles that are in the air. And I do notice that these new flash units that take less energy from your battery is a kind of a bluish tint. So they tend to catch more particles from the air. So I've been doing experiments with dust and water and such, and I found in my own experiences what is dust and what is true paranormal anomalies. And one thing that I did notice about paranormal anomalies is that these dust orbs, that we're going to call them dust orbs if you like, tend to want to be filmed and try very hard to stay in my light where I go, where I stick my light, and around my son and around myself, and they seem to be around where people are happy and joyful, and around parties and family get-togethers. Here you notice a very huge white opaque orb. Now, I believe that to be rain or something that my flash has picked up, and you'll notice the difference. And you'll see right next to it there is an orb. It's transparent, has an aura around it. You can see the difference between these two things. I'm not saying that that white thing is something different, but it is definitely not transparent. So then it makes me think that there's some kind of particle in the air that my flash is picking up. But the transparent ones, I don't know what that could be. And I can see these things with my own eyes. Now they don't look like this with the raw eye. I guess I call it the raw eye. I see them in color. I don't see them as white orby things. Here's some on a person here, and then you can see there could be lights, and there's lights in the background. This happens to be next to the Notre Dame. It's a hospital, and for some reason, I don't know why, but this area pulls you to it. So it has a paranormal effect just on being on the ground, whether there's orbs or not. I didn't find any fountain nozzles or lights inside this round circle thing. It doesn't look like a drain because the bricks are up, like 2 or 3 or 4 inches above, so water can't drain into it. And to note, there's a little light there, and to note, there is a catacombs right down below, and this is a solid piece of bedrock that the Notre Dame is sitting on. And it's surrounded by a river that goes on both sides of it. So in fact, it's creating a natural vortex just by the water going around this big rock. So I noticed that just by stepping onto this land and feeling it myself. Now, whether my camera is picking up flashing lights and things like that from the, you'll see the flashing lights going back and forth. Now, I see that, but I see them as like blues, purples, things like that. Now, here is my bedroom, and I'm trying to communicate to these orbs and trying to get them to stay inside my light. I have my light on my iPhone is like a like flashlight. So all around is dark. And you see how the orbs are trying to stay inside where the light is. So if that's dust, it's a highly intelligent dust trying to stay inside of my light beam. Here I'm asking it to do it again and watching, waiting to see what happens. And there it goes. It tries again. I'm trying to get some flashy ones to show up, and it's trying to stay right inside my light beam. Well, I'll let my photographs and my videos talk for themselves. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.